Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Samson and I'm super excited to have you on this beautiful channel, guys. Today's video is actually a short video, and guess what? I will be showing you guys some beautiful skyscrapers that have actually been constructed in Lusaka. Lusaka has been growing so rapidly in the recent years, so I'm sure you may be interested in knowing which part of Lusaka is actually developing more than the other. That is why I'm actually going to show you in this particular video all these beautiful buildings, high-rise buildings that have been constructed. Now, if you've been to Lusaka recently, you've noticed that Lusaka has been developing more on the eastern part of it as compared to the western part of it. Now, I know a lot of questions may be asked as to why is that the case. Well, I am going to, maybe at the end of this video, I'm going to talk about that one. Why has Lusaka been developing, going towards the eastern part of it as compared to the western part of it? Okay, that is what we're going to talk about in this particular video. But remember, if you're new to my channel, kindly consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification so that whenever I do post a new video, guys, you should not miss any single of my upload. Okay, and right about now, I want you to help me by doing one of these things. Subscribe, like the video right now, click on the like button so that YouTube can actually get to show it to a lot more people. Okay, thank you for doing that. I've seen a number of people that are actually doing this. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for liking this particular video. All right, so let us get straight into today's video. So what I want us to do, guys, is first to look at the population of Lusaka and how it has actually been growing. Okay, Lusaka is one of the fastest growing cities in the entire Africa, if you may ask. Okay, and of course we have 2 millionaires, or should I say it's also one of those cities that have got world millionaires in terms of US dollars. Should I mention them? Well, I'm sure you know them already, but let us get to look at the population of Lusaka itself. Okay, so from 2021 to 2022, Lusaka's the metro area population of Lusaka in 2022 had actually increased from 2021 to 2022 by 4.68%, making it stand at 3,042,000 people. Okay, and then from 2022 to 2023, there was an increase in terms of population by 4.57%. Okay, increase to going into 2020 to 2023, making the population to stand in that particular time to stand at 3,181,000 people. Okay, and then from 2023 to date, we have a population of 3,324,000 people. This represents an increase in terms of rates, an increase rate of about 4.5%. Okay, so in 2024, that is where we stand in Lusaka City. Okay, now, so that is the population of Lusaka. Okay, but remember, I've said that Lusaka is actually one of the fastest growing cities in Africa. So you may be shocked that come after a few months going into 2025, we may actually find ourselves getting closer to even 5 million just in Lusaka. Okay, but then let's get to look at some buildings that have been popping up here and there. Remember that when the city is growing in terms of population, it comes with its own challenges, and by that I mean there may be challenges that may start to pop up because of overpopulation. Okay, and especially that Lusaka is not a well-planned area, or should I say city. You may, yes, of course, when it began, actually there was a bit of planning here and there, but then people wanted to come and find jobs in the city, so they started traveling all the way from the villages, coming here and putting up some unplanned structures, where they can actually stay while they are looking for jobs. But these have become permanent cities, and I'm talking about areas such as Misisi compounds, Kanyama compounds, those are some of the areas where people were actually trooping in from different parts of the country. Okay, so now let us look at some beautiful development that have been taking place on this side of Lusaka. That is the eastern part of Lusaka. Okay, when you're coming from Lusaka CBD, heading your way to the eastern part of Lusaka using the road that is known as the Great East Road, you will see this development, and you can actually attest to the fact that there are indeed some massive development that is actually taking place in this particular part of Lusaka. Okay, but then let's take you through step by step and look at each building, each area, because when you are just let's just begin by looking at when you pass through Zesco, of course, on this left hand side, Zesco station, that is on this left hand side, you see that there's a beautiful hotel which is called the Golden Peacock Hotel, which was constructed in the last within the last 20 years. Okay, and then after that one, you see that there's a filling station on this other side. You also find a beautiful building that is standing there, which was recently erected. Okay, and then after that, of course, you're going to go through North Mid, and you will get to Manda Hill Footbridge, where you can actually get to see this beautiful building, which is called is it Saronover? I don't know the right pronunciation of this particular building, but it's a high-rise building. It's located at the corner of Manchinchi Road and the Great East Road. Okay, at Manda Hill Footbridge, that is. Okay, so you can see it's a very beautiful it's a hotel actually, and it is very beautiful. Okay, we can have a look at that one later on. But then after that one, of course, there's Manda Hill, which is one of the oldest shopping malls in Lusaka, okay, in Zambia, actually, one of those old shopping malls, constructed in the 1990s, of course. But after that one, of course, you see that a lot of that stretch between Arcades Shopping Mall and the Manda Hill Shopping Mall as well. You are going to find there are a lot of some nice buildings opposite the Lusaka's showground, that is the Agriculture and Commercial Show. On this other side, you find that there are a number of beautiful buildings that have been constructed there. There's this casino there, beautiful casino. There's this other building also that is standing there, very nice buildings. But then after that, of course, we know the major one, which is actually the Kenneth Kaunda Conference Center at the Mulungushi Conference Center. Okay, so people get confused actually when you talk of the Kenneth Kaunda International Conference Center and the Mulungushi Conference Center. So that the whole area in this particular place is called the Mulungushi Conference Center, and this particular one has two wings. The other one is, of course, it maintains its original name, the Mulungushi Conference, and then the other one, the new one, the second wing actually, which is called the Kenneth Kaunda International Conference Center. It's a marvel to see, guys. It's a beautiful building that was recently constructed as well. So you can see from the entrance itself and then just the building itself, it's a very beautiful building. Okay, and it can host all international events. It has hosted a number of them so far, and many other major conferences have been held at this particular building. And guys, this one, I think it's one of those best conference centers that you can find in Africa, and I mean, by design, it's a very special building, and I love it actually. So it is located right opposite the Arcades Shopping Mall, the showgrounds, between showgrounds, Arcades now opposite, and it has about 3 entrances. Okay, the other one comes from it is called the northern entrance, and then you've got the southern entrance, and then you have also the western entrance, which faces the National Assembly building. Okay, that is where it is. So now from there you can see the beautiful one, and then of course there's Arcades Shopping Mall, which is also another development, okay, which we can actually boast about, because Arcades Shopping Mall, I think if I'm not mistaken, was constructed, okay, above, slightly above 20 years ago in 2002 if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it should be 2002, because I remember actually performing at that particular event when they were actually opening the Arcades Shopping Mall. Of course now it's dying out, it has become more of, you know, a white elephant. Many shops that you can find there are not working, you know, they're empty shops, okay, if I may put it that way. But of course a few years ago it was actually there were a number of things that have been changed around the mall. There was other things that have been constructed at that same particular mall. And then on Arcades Shopping Mall again, that's where you will get to find the Protea Hotel, okay, the prestige 5-star Protea Hotel, right here in Lusaka, on the eastern part of Lusaka, that is. And then on the other side, along the Katimamuliro Road, and behind the Radisson Blue Hotel, behind the Radisson Blue Hotel, which I haven't actually mentioned, is another development that has taken place on the eastern part of Lusaka. But behind it also there's a very beautiful skyscraper which is called the Sunshare Building, okay. This is a very beautiful building with beautiful glasses. It's a very nice building, guys. I think it has I'm not too sure how many how many stores it has, but it's a very beautiful building. So that is another magnificent development on the eastern part of Lusaka. But then after that one, we are going to get into Tabombeki Road, okay, and then we are going to find this East Park Shopping Mall, of course, which was also recently constructed near the University of Zambia. It's a very beautiful shopping mall. It is actually the largest shopping mall in Zambia, okay, the largest by area. That is East Park Shopping Mall. I've done a video about it, so you can actually get to check it at the end of this video. I'll make sure that I put it up there so that you can actually see it, guys. It's a very beautiful shopping mall. But then along Tabombeki Road, there's you know, for a long time in Zambia we've known the tallest building to be in Zambia to be the Findeco House, which is located along the Cairo Road in the Lusaka CBD. But it won't be the case anymore, as the Pyramid Intercontinental Hotel is shaping up so beautifully along the Tabombeki Road behind Arcades Shopping Mall. That is, it's a very beautiful hotel that is being constructed. Surely this will be a 5-star hotel, I want to believe. It's a very beautiful building. Looking at the design, also it's in form of a pyramid, and I'm sure that's why they have named it as a Pyramid Intercontinental Hotel, okay. And it's a very beautiful building. So that will be the tallest building in Zambia when it is completed, that is, okay. You can see from different parts, I think, that I can show you in this video, okay. And then just to take you a little bit backwards, when you're at the biggest shopping mall, which is the East Park Shopping Mall, you will see that on this other side there's another beautiful skyscraper, another beautiful building, which is called the Wonderful Group building, of course. It's a very nice building, as you can see from a number of videos that I took when I was there, okay. And also just around that same area you would see that there's a number of other buildings as well, beautiful buildings that are popping up, okay, which you can't find actually on the other side of Lusaka, on the western part of Lusaka. That is what I'm referring to. So this, you can see from these guys just going all the way up to East Park Shopping Mall, you can see a number of these buildings that have popped up. It is enough just to compare it with the other part of Lusaka. You can tell that Lusaka is actually developing going towards the eastern part. Of course, let us talk about after that. Okay, of course, there's the University of Zambia, which is the biggest university in the country. Okay, and then you can go ahead, pass through the Munali roundabout. There you begin to see again some development. There's a hospital, the Levi Mwanawasa Hospital, a very, very beautiful hospital. It has been developed. A lot of other wings have been put up there, with the help from the Chinese friends of ours, and it's looking very beautiful. And also at the same university, there's behind it, there's actually a Levi Patrick Mwanawasa University, which was recently constructed right there. Okay, it's a medical university, so it's a beautiful, beautiful area, beautiful university. You can actually get to check it out. Okay, and then going all the way, of course, there's another mall that is popping up between the Levi Mwanawasa Hospital and the hybrid roundabout. There's another shopping mall just on PHI side, which is coming up. I don't know the name of it. I'm sure it will be opened very soon. So there's quite a lot of things that have happened, a lot of things that have actually developed in this particular area. So if you're watching this video and you haven't been to Lusaka in a long time, you may actually get lost, because hey guys, there's a lot of things that have actually changed. There's a lot of things that there's a lot of massive development that is taking place right here in Lusaka, and especially, like I have said, on the eastern part of Lusaka, that is. Okay, so I thought I needed to share with you guys some of these development. I hope you find value. And coming to the question, why is this the case that Lusaka is developing so much, going into the eastern part of it? Well, in my own opinion, and the knowledge that I've gathered, is that Lusaka, you know, there's been this issue. I know this is a contentious issue, the issue of the Barotse land. When the Barotse land agreement was in place, the area so-called Barotse was actually called a reserve land. Okay, now what that meant was that when these other parts were developed, this area will be developed at a later stage. Okay, and you find that most of these, and Barotse land actually starts from the CBD of Lusaka and going on the other side, the western part of Lusaka. And that can be, I think for me, I feel that can be one of the reasons, because many presidents that have governed this country, they have also concentrated much on putting all the government institutions on the other side. Okay, like there are a lot of embassies lying on the other side of the city as compared to the other part. I wonder if there's actually an embassy that is located on the western part of Lusaka. I doubt that. All the embassies are actually on the what was referred to as the Zambian side, okay, as the Northern Rhodesian side, and not on the Barotse land. But many presidents concentrated much in developing this other part of Lusaka as compared to that. For one reason, that other part was a reserve land. Okay, we were keeping it, waiting for it to be developed at a later stage. Okay, so that is, I think, what has contributed, because here people were fighting for land, you know, doing this and that, but yet not on the other side. That is just one of the reasons. There may be many other reasons as to why that is the case. Okay, so I hope you found value from what I've shared with you in today's video, and if you have, please remember to subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and click on the like on this particular video, so that YouTube can actually get to show it to a lot more people. And I know a lot of people want to see how Lusaka is developing. So thank you so much for sharing. So thank you so much for liking, especially this particular video, and also thank you so much for subscribing. Those that have subscribed, that have seen, hey, you guys, you mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. I'm signing out for now. My name is Samson Kange, and I am the Roadman. So make sure that you subscribe to the Roadman and become part of it. I do a lot of travel videos and also side hustle businesses. So I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.